Welcome to the next episode of Serenity Before Sunrise. I am Sophia Antoine, if you don't know me already from the first episode. If you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome again. This is where we just set our intentions for the morning and get all of your thoughts out, get ready for the day so you're not just bogged down with all these feelings and emotions and all these things we tend to take into our day. So if you're not watching it in the morning or whatever time of day you're watching it, it's fine. Journal anytime. I just like doing it in the morning, and then this gives me another reason to go ahead and connect with you, my audience, or my new people, whatever you want to call yourselves for right now. We're still in the process of getting it together, so call yourselves whatever you'd like. If you have a name for it, I think I like Freedom Society. I've been toying with that for a while, but that's not even why we're here. So see how easily I get off topic. Thank God for my notes. But yeah. So today our journaling is about mistakes, because a lot of us say, oh, we're leaving everything in 2021. We're now in 2022, and miraculously, poof, everything is great. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I put up a post yesterday. New is a state of mind. It's a state of mind. You can start new whenever you want to. It doesn't have to be a change in a calendar day, calendar year. It's a change from minute to minute if you want it to be. So you can change your mind and do something different the following day, the following minute, the following hour. You can change your mind whenever you like. So again, today if you need a prompt, we're talking about mistakes. So mistakes, missteps, faux pas, whatever you want to call them, things that happened that we didn't mean to happen, or we probably meant to happen. We made a conscious decision in whatever it was that happened, and we found out that wasn't the right way to go. Just like yesterday in the prompt, we were talking about being on a map. It's a detour, but eventually you still get to the place where you want to go. So not only are we focusing on mistakes, we're focusing on the forgiveness that you need to give yourself after making a mistake. So that's really the main goal of what our journaling is about today. It's about the self-compassion and the self-forgiveness that you need in order to move on. A lot of us are holding ourselves hostage. Yes, a violent term, holding ourselves hostage for things we've done in the past, and we are not letting it go. We are so apt to forgive somebody. We want to give somebody forgiveness, and we so easily ask forgiveness from other people, but we don't easily or readily forgive ourselves, as if we're any different from anybody else, and we're not. Just like everybody you've forgiven, or people that you have grace with, that you need it with yourself, and that's the hardest thing to do. It's really hard because you feel like, oh, you should know better. But should you? You don't know better until you actually make a mistake. You don't know better until you actually seen it done wrong. Just like the example that comes to me is learning algebra. You have these formulas and you have these things that you're given, or you have an outcome that you want to get to, but sometimes it takes you a few times to work out a math problem. I don't know about you, but math doesn't come easy to me. Regular math, 1 + 1 = 2 or whatever, that comes easily. But when you started adding letters and lines and slopes and axes and all these things, that doesn't come easily. So it took me a while to get the concept of maybe the algebraic equation. I'm thinking a² + b² = c². That is what comes to me right away. You tell me in the comments when you're watching this or whatnot. But you can't change the past. Long story short, you can't change it. It's done. It's over. That time has passed. We don't have a time machine to go back and redo it, like the butterfly effect. If you go back in the past and change one little thing, or if you kill a butterfly, it could cause a tsunami in another place in your life. So you don't want to worry about that. What you can do is right now, going forward, start making better decisions. Learn from whatever mistake you made. And in your journaling, Write about things you are holding yourself hostage for. We all have those things. When I said it, it popped right up into your head. It popped right up and you're like, yeah, that's still something that I've not forgiven myself for. Even me, there's one or two things that I wish I could go back and change, but had they been different, would I be the same person right now? So not to focus on the negative, but to put in perspective what you can do differently going forward with the people who are in your life right now, the people who you want to have around for a long time, or it could be people that you've kept around way too long. Not to say cut everybody off, because that's the new thing. Cancel people, cut them off or whatever, but just move differently with that particular person. Remember, when you're writing, write whatever comes up for you. Write whatever comes up. It all counts. You need it down in your journal in order to put the puzzle pieces together. As we write in our journals and we keep going from day to day to day, maybe in 3 months you can go back and look, and you want to see your growth. And we may revisit some of these journaling topics, and you want to see how you wrote about it today on January 2nd versus how you write about it on June 2nd. You want to see that change. You want to see that evolution in your thinking, in your mindset, because looking at things objectively is what we need to do authentically. Authentic wellness, shameless plug. But, you want to be a different person in a few months when you go back and read, or even like I mentioned yesterday or in the previous video, what you want to do is, if somebody reads your entries after you've gone on, you want them to see the evolution, or how you got from point A to point B to point C, all the way to, F, G, H, I, J, all those different places. You want to leave landmarks for different people. What else do I want to add to this before I let you go? Because these are meant to be really short and sweet. By forgiving yourself, you learn grace. Grace for yourself, grace for others. Because 9 times out of 10, you didn't wake up this morning and say, hey, I want to go ahead and make all the worst mistakes I can today in life. You didn't wake up saying that. What you woke up saying is, today, hopefully, today's going to be a great day for me. Today's going to be a great day for, the people that I interact with. Today's going to be a great day, and nothing is intentionally going to go wrong, or I'm not going to intentionally mess up somebody's life. You didn't wake up saying that. You woke up with, the intentions to do good, and sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. And that's okay. What you do, give yourself grace and realize that the other person didn't wake up saying, hey, I want to wreck your life today. Now, sometimes things happen and people intentionally do things, but you also need to realize that's a decision that they made for themselves, and it has nothing to do with you. Free yourself from that. It has nothing to do with you. It's their choice that they made. And while it may have affected you, it has nothing to do with you. You did not cause it. You were not the cause, or you're not the root of it. So as much as they may try to explain or whatever, it's not you. And you need to realize that. So go forth, be great. Please like, share, subscribe to anyone that you think would benefit from being here with us in this early morning journaling, and reach out to me anytime. You can always reach me. I'll put the ways you can reach me in the description of this video. So thanks again for joining, and I appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.